Okay, so hey there guys. This intro is not going to be the same as every other intro that I post. Basically, I'm just going to talk to you guys today about my life and what's been going on the past month or two. It's going to be a little bit upsetting, nothing like too crazy. It's more like just upsetting for me, not anything serious has happened or anything like that. I'm going through a lot of changes the next month or two, and I'm going to be very busy when the fall time rolls around, or maybe in the next couple of weeks from now. So it's the middle of July right now. It's like July 19th today. And as you guys have probably been noticing, I haven't been posting very often. I'm trying to get up videos when I can, but honestly, I am just very super stressed out right now. And I just didn't feel like putting on any makeup for this video because I feel like, it's like as real as possible for me. And plus, I didn't want to put it on yet because I'm actually about to in about 20 minutes. But I wanted to sit down and film this video first. I probably will post this right after my products I want to use up in 2017 video goes up, the update video, because I really need to get that video up because that one I've been trying to post all month, so I'll probably post that tomorrow, and I'll probably post this like later in the week. But I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. I feel like I owe some people an explanation, even though nobody really watches my channel all that often. I don't want someone to be like, oh, are you okay? I haven't seen you post in like 2 or 3 months. What's going on? So I am still going to be trying to put up as much content before September starts because I am going to be starting school back in, I am going to be going back to school in the fall. Sorry, my dad mowing the lawn outside is distracting the hell out of me. So I'm trying to form my words and it's getting a little bit annoying. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be starting school in the fall. I am very, very, very excited to be going back to school. I haven't went to school in about 6 years now. I went to school. Why do I keep on saying I went back to school? I went to college right after I graduated high school, and I kept on basically failing and flunking out and restarting the semesters over and over again. And eventually there was the last straw where like something happened with me. Not anything serious, but like I would tell you if it was something serious, but again, it's a personal issue, and I'm not putting my whole life out there. I mean, I do tell you guys a lot of personal stuff about me, even in my everyday lookbooks or even on my vlog. You guys see a lot of my life on here, and I like being very open. I'm just sipping on some water because I've been trying to hydrate myself a lot more, especially in the summertime, and ever since my mom cut out buying soda at the house, like she doesn't buy a soda anymore, all I basically drink is water here, and I try to drink 4 or 5 glasses a day when I'm home, or even when I'm at my boyfriend's house. I try to drink at least a glass or 2 when I'm at his house, but I always try to drink water after breakfast. I probably should start just drinking it when I wake up and when I go to sleep because that's what you're supposed to do, but sometimes I can't get through a day without coffee, so usually I drink it afterwards, but I always make sure I do because if I only have coffee in the morning, I get super dehydrated in like 2 hours. So I try to drink a full glass of water before I go anywhere, or if I do anything, and it really does help make me not as dehydrated, and my throat gets pretty dry after breakfast. So anyway, so I'm trying to drink as much water as I can because it's been pretty hot recently. So anyway, I'm about to get ready to go to my gym to cancel my gym membership because I can't really afford that right now because other than going to school in the fall, I don't have a job right now, and I am struggling with trying to find one before the month is over because I really need one. I did get money from my mom a couple of weeks back, and basically I don't really have money right now because I was spending it a lot. I'm going to be completely honest. So I'm really struggling with trying to find something before a certain payment is due in 3 weeks. So I have at least 3 weeks to find something, so that's not too bad. But basically I told myself that I have to find something before the end of the week is over, or I'm pretty screwed, which really sucks because I don't make any money from YouTube. And even though, like, maybe I should stop doing YouTube because it doesn't add anything to my financial success or anything financially right now, but I just really love doing it because it's one of my only hobbies. I don't have that many hobbies. Like, I don't, like, sit and fix things or sit and read and stuff like that, which, why am I dying? Which I'm going to try to do more before school starts. I'm going to try and read more. I feel like it's the dust from outside that's driving me crazy right now, like from the vents, because my dad mowed the lawn. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So it's something I really do enjoy doing. I just love sharing my love for makeup, fashion, and, you know, anything. I've always been a very fashion forward thinking girl. I love fashion. I've been obsessed with fashion for a long time, and I just feel like makeup goes hand in hand with that. And I do kind of feel overwhelmed with my collection most of the time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am the type of person that, like, gets very stressed out if I don't use a new product right away. And then if I don't use the new products, if I just use the new products, I neglect my old products. And then if I just use the old products, then I don't use the new products for a while. And it's just like there's never a happy medium. And I was thinking about that today. I am trying to constantly use older palettes this month because I felt like I was neglecting a lot of older palettes because I was using all of my new stuff that I got in my online makeup haul a few weeks ago. And I have used everything from that haul. And I just need to pace myself a little bit more. It's like it's not the end of the universe if I don't use it. And I'm trying to be a lot more heartless with getting rid of things and not holding on to them as much. Like, I actually have decluttered a bunch of lipsticks recently, and that's why I bought the new Makeup Geek ones and the Line Crime ones. But I have really, like, taken a back seat on buying lip products this year. I think I've only purchased, like, less than 20 lipsticks this year, which is a huge deal for me because there was a point where I was getting really overwhelmed. Like, I think I only got the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks this year, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipstick, the 3 Makeup Geek ones, the Marc Jacobs, the Makeup Forever liquid lipsticks, which was only one of each, and then what was the other one? The 2 Lime Crime ones, and that's basically it. That's like less than 20 products, so that's really good. Like, I'm trying to, and for foundation, I think I've only purchased 3 foundations this year, but 2 of them were actually 3 of them were drugstore, and 1 of them was high-end, so yeah, but I'm really worried about next weekend. I'm okay for this week because I'm just trying not to go out, really, even though it really sucks because me and my best friend are going through something with her mom right now, and I've just been trying to be there for her all the time, basically. And I really have only been seeing her and my boyfriend. My boyfriend is coming over later today, but I've just been trying to really be there for her because she's going through this. And I just really want to see her a lot more often. But the thing is that she actually put up her 2 houses for sale that are in Long Island. So that means I'm not really going to be seeing her after those 2 places are sold because I'm going to be starting school in September. I'm not really going to be seeing much of anybody when I go back to school. I am super determined to focus on school, that is just going to be my main goal from September to December until Christmas break. Like, the only times I am planning on having fun is Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Like, Christmas is different because I'm going to be off for 3 weeks. But the only 2 days in between that are going to be Halloween and Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be doing anything in September. I'm just going to be focusing on me and seeing my boyfriend when I can, but it's not going to be my top priority to really do anything besides go to class, go to work, and come home and do homework, because that's all I'm going to be doing. So I really have been trying to have more of a life this summer, but it's very hard when I'm struggling with trying to find a job. So I've been super stressed out about that, but I just felt like I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys that I might not be posting as often until I find a job, and when I start school, I am not going to be really posting that much at all. It depends on if I can find a happy medium, but most YouTubers that start school don't post very often. So I do have so many pre-recorded videos still that I want to get up. I have 3 Makeup Geek lipstick review and check-ins that I told you guys that I was going to post for you guys, like, right after the haul. So I want to post that soon. But I did post the first impressions get ready with me using most of that new makeup. I posted the collab video with Snack Time with Chip, using a lot of new makeup in that one from that haul. And then I also posted the Urban Decay Heat Palette review. So I still have a bunch of videos that I had in mind from those purchases that I had made with the Makeup Geek. Sorry, I'm just so annoyed when my parents are like outside my room. Sometimes it drives me insane, and then I like try to listen while I'm talking at the same time, and it's just like I can never do anything in my room for more than like 10 minutes without somebody interrupting me. So yeah, basically like, I want to get those up, and I want to get up an anti-haul video. I filmed that like a little while ago. I also have a makeup graveyard video I want to post of makeup that's just sitting in my room that I don't really use anymore. And I also have I still have to film a handbags part 2 video of the rest of my collection of handbags. And I still want to film a review on the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit and all the Anastasia Glow Kits, but I haven't filmed that one yet. But I still have plenty of content that I want to post for you guys. Like, and also I did film a 5-minute makeup challenge video, and I really want to post that soon. I filmed that like a couple of days ago. So, like, I have a full list of videos that I have in mind. I just want to show you guys, like, I have so many ideas for my channel that I wish that I would have time to post. But the first one I'm going to post is the halfway through the year update of products I want to use up. I already posted the review video from Urban Decay, so I can take that off my list. But I have a Shop My Stash video in mind. I have my top 5 favorite concealers. I have a used and abused makeup tag of my most used makeup, basically Holy Grail makeup. The Anastasia Beverly Hills review video. I also have this video in mind of luxury brands that I own. And I would say, would I repurchase? So I would share my thoughts on all my luxury products. Meaning, I don't have that many. I only have, like, very few that, like, I really do want to share my thoughts about. Like Dior, Giorgio Armani, YSL, Vizart, and Marc Jacobs. And I want to share my thoughts on those. And then I also have the rest of my videos in my What's in My Closet series, Betsy Johnson, Forever 21, Free People, Anthropology, my dresses, and my jewelry collection, so I still haven't done that yet. And I wanted to post a Hot Topic haul a while ago because I purchased like 4 shirts back in, I don't even remember, but I feel like they're too old now for me to even share that, and I only have 4 shirts to share with you, so it's not that interesting. But I might do it at some point. I should have shared it in my online makeup haul, but I just thought it would be like weird and out of place in that video. So it's still on my list, so I'm still going to think about it. And then, okay, so I filmed the 5-minute Get Ready With Me challenge, so I'm really excited to post that. It was so much fun to do. And I know Erin House has requested from me on a video or something a while back that she wanted me to do some challenge videos, so I figured that would be a fun challenge to do. Let me know if you want me to do any other challenge videos, but I've done like a lot of get to know me tags and perfect palette tag and the TMI tag I did as well. So I did a few tag videos but in this past year so you guys could get to know me better. And then I have more of my favorite brand reviews on here, which is Kat Von D, MAC, Tarte, and ColourPop. So I want to review all of those items in my collection. I really want to do MAC. MAC is like definitely the one I want to do next. And I really want to do Kat Von D. Tarte and ColourPop. ColourPop I have so much stuff from, and you guys basically know a lot of my thoughts about ColourPop. I love mostly everything from them. But we'll see. But I've done Too Faced and Urban Decay in the past, and I really love doing that because I neglected doing review videos on my channel for a while, and I have been trying to get more up for you guys, which was the Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette review, and then I also did the Juvia's Place versus Colored Rain review, which was a really fun video to do. I really enjoyed doing that. But it's just like it's hard for me to give like makeup a full shot when it's like you're not able to wear colorful looks every single day. But the Juvia's Place palette was just really easy for me to test out for some reason. Like there are some palettes where you can look at it and you're really inspired on what looks you can actually do, and sometimes you're just afraid of certain palettes and you don't know what to do with them. And sometimes that can hinder me from using them to really give you guys my full thoughts and opinion on them, which sucks. Like, do you ever have a day where like you look at your blushes and I always feel this way about blushes, not so much lipsticks and eyeshadows, because usually since I have so many options of eyeshadows and I pretty much always think about what look I have in mind before I even use my makeup, because that's basically how I am with eyeshadow, and I base all of my looks around my eyeshadow because eyeshadow is my favorite thing in the universe. I love eyeshadow so much. I love it. It's my favorite thing in makeup. And eyeshadow palettes are my weakness. You guys know that. I love eyeshadow palettes. And basically I just have like one eyeshadow in mind, and then I really want to pair it with like other eyeshadows that I have in mind, or like a palette. And then I base like my blush, my highlight, and my lipstick all around my eyes and my outfit as well. So like my makeup's always based on, I swear, like I always get stressed out talking to you guys. Like I'm getting stressed out right now talking to you guys because I don't want like my mom to come in. Like that's what annoys me. Like I try to rush through it and then I ramble, and then it's like I'm nervous about somebody walking in, and it drives me crazy. So anyway, because nobody knows who I'm talking to when I film these videos. They're like, who are you talking to? So anyway, yeah, is there ever a day that you just like sit down in front of your makeup and you don't know what to use? And I feel that way so much about blush. I feel like I'm very picky when it comes to blush, or I'm very afraid as to what a blush is going to look like on my cheeks. And I feel like blush is like the most annoying thing to... Actually, it's not as hard to fix as eyeshadow is if you end up using an eyeshadow that's way too pigmented or a little bit too warm or a little bit too cool for your look, which is usually always my crease shade. It's very hard to blend out or go over it with another eyeshadow, especially if it's very pigmented. So it's very hard to correct, and I hate that. That stresses me out so much, and I hate that because... Or it like doesn't give me an opportunity to use the other eyeshadows that I wanted in the first place, and it's like I don't have enough time to fix my eyeshadow, and I'm just like, whatever, it looks good enough to me. And I'm just like, I'll just use it another day, you know? So, it stresses me out, but at the same time, it's like, if I can fix it, I'm like, whatever. But then there's also days where it's like, oh, my makeup goes totally wrong, and I hate how it looks, but, you know, and then it makes me feel like I want to just rip it all off and not even wear any, but it's like, if I do that, I don't like doing that, because I really love how makeup looks. I like how it makes my face look, like, I can, as I'm looking at myself right now, like, I don't have a problem not wearing makeup. Like, I don't wear makeup around the house. I don't wear makeup until I have to go somewhere. Like, if I'm in my house, I don't wear it because I hate wearing it in the house, because I want to be able to let my skin breathe and just chill and relax with the rest of my body when I'm home. So that's why I just, as soon as I get home from going out, I take it off, and I sometimes take a really long time just to put it on because I don't want to put it on yet, or I don't feel like putting it on yet. But when I actually get into it and start doing it, then I really enjoy it. So, but sometimes there's times where it stresses me out on what my makeup's going to look like, or if something looks bad, but I'm just like, hey, YOLO, you only live once. If it looks good to you, then whatever. Like, but I'm not going to like go through like this for 10 million years. But if you guys have more questions about that, like, let me know if like makeup stresses you out sometimes, because it calms me, because I really love doing it, and it's like a calming outlet for me. It's become like my new outlet. It's not necessarily an anger outlet or a upset outlet, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm crying, like, I don't like putting makeup on, because it's like my skin is already irritated from crying, that it's like I don't want to put more makeup on just to cover it up. I usually don't put makeup on then at all if I'm crying. But I wear makeup mostly every day because I feel like I'm just very overwhelmed if I don't. But I don't like wearing foundation every day. Like, I love wearing everything else every day. but I don't try and wear foundation every day because it's obviously the most damaging for your skin. So sometimes I'll just wear concealer and blush and highlight. So I'll be able to give like a little bit more of my face a breather because I'll just put face powder on and powder. I mean, under eye setting powder. Oh my god, I'm gonna dry. I'm like gonna kill my mom. So the rest of my list, basically, I've had this on my list for forever, the Lime Crime Unicorn Lipsticks lip swatching video. I still have not filmed that, and I really need to do that because I've had them for forever, and I feel like it'd be a really fun video to do. I have story time videos, which I said I was going to start posting like a couple of months ago. I don't remember in what video that I actually said that I was going to do those types of videos, but I really need to get one up. I filmed one months ago, like a couple months ago, and I never posted it yet because I had so much other content that I was posting. I filmed an embarrassing story videos, so hopefully I can film the other two that are on my mind. I'm not going to give all of them away, you know, like I need some mystery. And then one that I attempted a couple months ago was the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip Swatching video. I did one of swatching all of my Lime Crime Velveteens, like last year. But I don't think I posted a lip swatching video since I swatched my Ultra Satins from ColourPop. But that was easier to do, or like my Bite Beauty and my MAC collection. I think that those were the last ones I posted. But those are all regular lipsticks, so it's not like as hard as like matte lipstick videos, but also like I don't want to use up my makeup wipes right away because it's like I don't know if I'm going to have money to purchase a new batch. So I have like one pack that I haven't opened yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be filming that anytime soon, but I attempted it once and it was so hard to do because those are even harder to get off your lips than the Lime Crime because those are so matte and so dry. And I have so many of them. I have more ColourPop Ultra Mattes than Lime Crime. I might have more Lime Crime now though because I haven't purchased a ColourPop Ultra Matte, I don't think this year. I think I've only purchased, why am I saying posted? Purchased Ultra Satins this year. I don't think I've purchased an Ultra Matte. Actually, the last Ultra Matte I got was the Aquarius bundle from Kathleen Lights, and she had, which I'm thinking about wearing that lipstick today because I haven't worn it in a while. I'm not sure which lipstick I want to wear. Like, I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed with lipsticks again, even though I've been wearing a lot more lipsticks than I do eyeshadow. Like, if I don't wear eyeshadow one day, it, like, really bugs the shit out of me because then I feel like I'm not using anything. But I always wear lipstick every day, regardless if I wear face makeup or not. Like, if I'm taking a breather from, like, my entire face and I'm not wearing makeup, I'll wear a lipstick around the house for, like, an hour just to wear a lipstick. Because sometimes I, like, want to, like, use up a lipstick. So I'll like, you know, I'm trying to work on using up certain lipsticks. So I'll wear one for, like, an hour and then I'll take it off. Because I'm like, oh, I'm still wearing it. So it, like, doesn't matter if I wear it out or not. But eyeshadow, like, I have to have a reason to wear it. Because I'm not going to waste the time wearing it around the house. Like, that's just stupid to me. And, like, I'm not a huge YouTuber where I just sit and film and then test it out for the rest of the day at my house. Like, obviously, I don't have to waste my time putting on makeup then. If I'm not really, like, reviewing it for anybody special, you know. Like, not anybody special, but, like, any, like, type of following. And then the last one I have on here is what's on my iPhone. I did film it once, but it just, like, it's hard to show the color on the actual screen. Like, I guess if I do that like this, I guess you can see it better, but sometimes it, like, makes a weird color. But I guess this one's better because it's a newer phone, so maybe you can see it better. So yeah, I guess I'll do that at some point. I dropped it in the bathtub last night. I was so upset. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I, like, ruined my phone, but you know, at least they're waterproof. But I've never done that before, and I always bring my phone into the bathtub because usually when I take a bath, I catch up on Snapchat or sometimes I, like, watch YouTube on my phone because I always feel overwhelmed with doing nothing sometimes. I feel very overwhelmed with time management, and I try to time manage my time. But sometimes I feel like I just don't have time for everything, even, like, to enjoy a show or to enjoy a movie. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this movie so I can watch this show later. And then I want to catch up on Snapchat so I don't have to watch it later when I watch a movie or a show or something. Like, that's just how I've always been. And that's why, like I've said, getting back to me reading, sometimes it's hard for me to set aside time for reading because it's like, ever since I got a laptop, it's like a lot more easier and accessible for me to use the internet and to watch a show and just to watch shows at night, because that's what I love doing at night. When I can finally sit down and relax and do nothing at night, I'm always watching shows and it really overwhelms me to try and finish the show, but right now I'm watching Silicon Valley. I only have 2 episodes left and that's it. I'm done. I watched 2 last night and I'm going to watch the last 2 tonight, and then I only have 4 episodes left of Orphan Black. Those are the only 2 shows I'm watching right now because Orphan Black is ending in 4 weeks because there's only 4 episodes left and then it's done forever. And then once I'm done with Silicon Valley, I can move on to that 70s show because I already finished Everybody Loves Raymond and Modern Family this year. That's like, those are 2 long-ass sitcoms that I got all the way through. So I did a pretty good job of finishing 2 sitcoms this year. So it's like, I just feel like if I just sit down and binge watch a show, I'm not doing anything. And I'm that type of person that's really bad at doing nothing, but at the same time, I love doing nothing. But I feel like it's like a wasted day if I'm just going to sit down for 3 hours and binge watch a show. I used to be like that, and now since I feel like I want to do a lot more with my life, and I feel like I need to jumpstart my life to get out of my house and not live with my parents anymore, that it's like, I feel like if I do that, I'm punishing myself and not, like, making my life better. Like, which I shouldn't feel like, because I still need to relax. Even though I'm not working right now, I still need to relax at some point. So anyway, I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm also going to stop by 2 places that I'm hopefully looking to get a job at. Basically, every place that I've applied to recently have not called me back, or when I've called them back, they say, we've filled the positions, or we already found who we wanted. And I'm really hoping, because I worked at Cheesecake and obviously that didn't pan out, I'm hoping that didn't affect like me like working at other places, or other restaurants, I mean. So that's why I'm going to try and look at a retail job today as well. I'm going to go to Lucky Brand because I filled out an application last night, so hopefully I can ask them about a job and see if they're hiring. And then I'm also going to go to a non-corporate restaurant today. It's like an Italian restaurant called La Piazza. And I went in there once before about working there, but I never followed up on it because my mom told me it wasn't like a great place to work. But usually they always have a now hiring sign on their window, so hopefully I can just pick up an application and fill it out. I forgot that I need to print out my resume just in case if they need it, but I wanted to fill out the application in the parking lot so I could just like hand it back to them like right there, so to see if they like want to set up an interview like tomorrow. So I only have like a couple more days to go to interviews because I want to like get something by next week. Because on Monday, I have my school advisory appointment to finally set up my classes and register for classes. Because you have to do that in order to register for classes. And my campus is like 40 minutes away from my house. So it's pretty far. But the reason why I'm going to that campus is because that's where the program is. That is my major. I'm going to be going back to school to major in cybersecurity. When I went to post back in 2006 or 2007, not 2006, maybe it was 2006, yeah, I majored in criminal justice. I switched my major from music to English to criminal justice, and I thought criminal justice was what I wanted to do, but I just realized that after, like, seeing things firsthand, it's, like, something that I didn't really want to do. I feel like something more behind the scenes, like, cybersecurity is something that I would feel more comfortable doing, because my boyfriend told me if you don't intend on being a policeman or a policewoman in my case in criminal justice, you don't really get any other type of job in that field. My mom told me I should have looked in Homeland Security instead, but I think cybersecurity is going to be something that I can enjoy. I love computers, and I love, the criminal aspect still, so I feel like it's going to be something that I will feel like I'm more comfortable doing. My boyfriend is a computer engineering major, and he's going to be going to Stony Brook in the fall, so we're both going to be very busy with school. me and him were like, me and my mom were like discussing the possibility of me and him living together at some point to make it easier for us to see each other while we're in school. But I would honestly see him more as a distraction. That's not anything against him. I just feel like I need to have me and myself doing what I need to do for school and no other distraction. So I feel like if we were living together, I would be so caught up in us living together because we've never lived together before. I would just be so excited about that it would distract me from focusing on my schoolwork. So I feel like the situation we're in now is still benefiting us, even though like we wouldn't be able to see each other as often. That's going to benefit me too, because again, I would just be distracting myself. So that is pretty much it, you guys. So yeah, I will try and post as much content as I can. I'm hoping to get a job in 2 weeks. I will update you guys if I finally get one. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling because I need to start getting ready now. This video was a half hour already. So if you guys have any other questions for me, please don't hesitate to just comment below and ask me anything that you want, as long as it's not like too personal, like, hey, like, what do you like doing in the bedroom? I don't even know, like, you know, like, I just feel like that's crazy to share. If you guys want to ask though, my boyfriend does follow my channel, so I don't want to be like, hey, we do this, you know, like, but yeah, if you have any questions for me, ask me on my Snapchat. If you want to ask me about that, I would feel more comfortable. But if you want to ask me about, like, any advice, I'm pretty good at giving advice, or, like, anything else you want to see on my channel, please let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. And also, again, if you have any questions about what I'm going for, why I picked cybersecurity, what I want to actually do with it, just let me know. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, CW819, my Twitter is PokerFace819, and my Snapchat is PokerFace819. I really need to start listing that in the description bar below. I never do it. My throat is so dry. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!